Hi, I'm Lori, and welcome back to the woods, I guess. This is Massachusetts. I'm outside of Salem. I'm camping currently, and did a tour of Salem. I guess it's called a witch walk, and it was really fun. And I'm really glad that I did a guided tour. I had we had a little thunderstorm and some weird noises last night. Kind of sounded like there was a goat out here in the woods right behind us and somebody walking kind of up to our tent. It was a little bit scary, but nothing happened. So I'm still safe. I was just kind of interested because with Salem, I guess since I got baptized, I started to develop what my intuition now. Is it always right? No, it's not. I guess I've had it since I was little, but sometimes when I was little I would dream the next day and those things would happen and it kind of freaked me out. And once I got older I kind of lost that ability, and just currently sometimes I close my eyes and I see scenes, I guess. In yoga, I guess it would be called third eye, or maybe I would call it like kind of like still the dream world, even though I'm not dreaming. Um, but it was weird because in the and there's a plane flying overhead. In the witch walk, they took as evidence spectral visions, so that would be like third eye visions, and they took that as evidence against people. Now I'm an empath and I can feel energy, so I kind of have to be a little bit into it. I guess I don't have to, but I am. But that's not my main focus. I'm an alcoholic too, and so I have a higher power, and that's who I look to instead of trying to control things. I learned in yoga from the Samyama practice that I guess Samyamas, it's in the Yoga Sutra. It's at the end, and it's supposedly you get to a point where you can have powers, and there's a list of sutras to, I guess, have these powers, and most of it's just is letting go. So you just really release the sutra, and then you don't try to cling to it. So clinging, controlling is not good. So when I think of like witchcraft, it's kind of a clinging and controlling thing instead of let go. At least that's what I think. Now, I'm not a practicing witch, so I don't know. I've had weird instances, and I think I've said that on this podcast, like with the law of attraction. So I don't know. I thought maybe today, just going to Salem, I'd have kind of an eerie feeling, but it was a fun day. I wanted to go in kind of with an open mind and just have fun. I do, such a long time ago, and it was just, I guess, a crazy time. And when I was in the tour, I was thinking, well, maybe they ate something, because it sounded like everybody was kind of crazy anyway. Maybe like their rye flour had mold, some kind of mold that made them sick is what that was my first thought anyway from it. So I don't know, but it's just weird kind of being here, because before I got to this forest, I kind of closed my eyes and I saw it a couple days before I even got here, and I never saw a picture of it. So that's the kind of thing I say, like when I close my eyes, I can kind of see things. But I'm kind of used to it now, and I don't know. I used to try to assign meaning to it. I don't really understand it. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool, but after a while, what difference does it make if okay, so I see some place that I'm gonna go. It doesn't really matter. So, you know, my focus is my family, um, having little adventures like this with my friend Judy, and you know, my recovery, and you know, just my life being a good life. It's kind of a weird life, but yeah. But I would highly recommend Salem. Maybe more than one day, maybe 2 or 3, and they have a lot of occult type things if you're into that kind of thing. I have friends that are. I like the oracle cards, like just as it's almost like a positive affirmation for the day. I got a gratitude journal and I use that, and I haven't used those in a while. Don't believe that I'll be like really getting into it and trying to develop any type of skills, because I, there's numerous possibilities. I just believe that it's what you believe. I believe it's what you believe. So I try to believe good things, stay out of fear, and stay in faith. And I don't think they did that in 1692. So yeah, they didn't. All right, hope you're having a great day. All right, love you guys. Bye.